Well, good morning. You got Rick Hardy here from Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. Anyway, all the best to the good people. Right-wingers, Trumpsters, all those assholes, wish you the worst. I see that asshole Trump managed to get Stephen Colbert taken off the TV. I think Colbert should move his whole outfit up to Canada. Vancouver's got a lot of good opportunities for Hollywood North. I can imagine the rest of them will have to leave too from that Nazi-occupied country down south of paradise called Asshole Land. United States of assholes and greedy racist pigs. Anyway, nice to see Trump got his little trophy stolen that he stole at the FIFA World Games. What a fucking dipshit piece of garbage. I get to hate him more and more every time I hear his face talking. Let's not forget about all those cowards that support him. A better name for the states is the United States of Cowards. All you gutless, overpaid, cheating, stealing, lying cowards called Republicans. In Canada, we call them conservatives. About time the Democrats wake up and get kind of really serious, like harsh, with attacking these bastards. You're not going to get rid of them once they're entrenched. If you don't get rid of them assholes now and jail them now, you're going to be toast. Your guy who led the investigations into Trump, he started 2 fucking years late. It's a lot to do with him as to why your country is so fucked. You got to put that asshole in prison and all his followers. Every fucking Republican that supported him should either be terminated or put in prison. Anyway, it's great up here in Canada, but for you poor bastards that want to immigrate here because of your goofy fucking president, we don't just take in everybody. You know, if you got skills that we can use, you get in. If you're just a loudmouth asshole, Trumpster, well, you better stay off in asshole land. Trump has made your country the most hated nation on the planet by everybody. Every time I hear of a disaster like your floods in Texas, I say to myself, good. Them stupid fucks are against climate protection. They don't believe in climate change. So tisk fucking tisk, cry me a river of purple blood, you dumb bastards. And it's only going to get worse. That's why he has to turn it into a dictatorship, because nobody's going to put up with that shit. I fear for the good people, the good Americans, whether it's Stephen Colbert, whether it be Jimmy Kimmel, all of them. They're in serious danger. And the United States has become the most evil fucking country right alongside of North Korea and Russia. That's why Trump likes those places so much. And if you assholes were better shots down there, you wouldn't have fucked up when you tried to execute them. Anyway, I know a lot of you assholes are wanting to come and invade Canada. Well, remember this before you fuck up again. You thought Vietnam would be easy. You thought all these little shit countries would be easy. You haven't won a war since you come in late on the Second World War. Whereas Canada's never lost a war. And we're sure not going to turn it over to a bunch of Nazi-loving cocksuckers like you guys. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was going to point out. I go in for my second colonoscopy today. All paid for, everything's free. Yes, it costs money. It's from paying taxes through your life. You never have to pay a medical bill. This will be about the 4th time I've been in the hospital in the last year and a half or so. Yeah, none of it costs me anything, whether it's my heart operations, whatever. Glasses, hearing aids, all that shit is covered. Where you poor fucks, you work your whole life up, and then you gotta give it all up to some asshole CEO of a health industry. All it is paying these salesmen to sell you a fucking plan that's not gonna pay anyway. I celebrated when I heard that CEO got shot with the health industry. I sure don't condemn, unfortunately, you gotta do what you gotta do. All the best to the good people in the States, and may the other ones all shoot themselves. And that's a possibility. I really love what Jeffrey Epstein has managed to do for Trump, his best buddy. Starting to wake up some of those self-righteous MAGA so-called Christian lying pigs. Anyway, I don't do as many videos because it's the same bullshit, different day. What's there to say? You got an asshole for a president. You got a bunch of gutless fucking leaders, both on the Democrats and the Republican side. You want to go in with a landslide election, tell the voters you're going to give them free medical services like Canada. Those assholes that live high on the hog off the poor bastards that they don't serve, they can go get another job. May I suggest picking vegetables and fruits for the farmers down south that you fucks are managed to destroy by getting rid of all the immigrants. As I've told people up here when they squawk about immigrants, if it wasn't for immigrants, no work would get done. The fucking white boys all want to sit out on the street smoking dope and shooting up and whatever. And I still have a hard outlook on those people. I still say the only way to handle the drug problem is like the Philippines did. Shoot every fucking one of them till they stop. They'll either go in and get treatment like they did in the Philippines. They had them lining up by the thousands at army bases. Whereas we keep giving them money and handling and, oh, poor guy. Fuck that. Ship them down to the States. Anyway, I don't know what else to add. The same bullshit. Canada, elbows up, stay strong. We got a great country. We sure don't want to have ourselves listed as the most hated country in the world by being part of asshole land. A special fuck you to all Canadian Trumpsters in the Alberta government like Smith, Moe in Alberta. You're fucking disgrace. You're just a pair of fucking shitballs. Always against helping poor people and give everything to the rich and fuck the poor and the workers and the pensioners. And by the way, raise the cocksucking Canada pension for us old fucks. You politicians, about the first thing you do after cutting social benefits is give yourselves a raise. A fucking conservative in Canada is very similar to a Trumpster in the States. Both ignorant, greedy assholes. Goodbye, stay safe, and fuck Trump and his pigs around the world.